like a
We
run.
should use the AI art generators to make crazy ass tokens.
We should. We can and we should. Oh my God, what's up?
That's how I made mine.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Basically just read in a couple of bots. Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome to Thursday Night on Mates of Faith. Thanks for being here, everybody. Woo! This is going to be a fun one. I got nothing. Fandelver's over, so Songs of Creation is now my current reason for being. So, thank God you're here. What do we got? December 16th. Please come watch me DM our annual Mates of Fate holiday extravaganza. It's gonna be a fucking shit show. It's gonna be so much fun. Very special, very heartwarming. Just need to finish writing it. But you know, I got 2 weeks, so that's like a week and a half more than I usually need, I think. It's gonna be a good time. Mark your calendars. Friday 16th. I don't know, go to matesfate.com for like links to socials and stuff. I don't know, I fixed the YouTube videos. If you want to go back and rewatch Vandelver, they're actually watchable now, so that's fun. And visit our friends on Slices and Dices. Their channel's better than ours. So, you know, just go there.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Don't even.
I mean, just adopt us. It's running a stream so hard. Just please adopt us.
You guys are so expensive, though. Like,
We really
are. Money and shit to do that.
You guys are
Why don't
getting
you do
paid?
Hey, I will have you know, our stream has made hundreds of dollars this year, and it has only
Yeah.
lost thousands.
That's
So.
fine.
Hey,
That's a win-win.
pretty good.
That is a win-win.
Yeah, Mike's the finance guy. So as far as I'm concerned, like we're completely profitable because I don't understand how these things work. I'm like my grandma, like taking $100 to the the casino and walking out with 20. I mean, like I want $20.
Really, red? That's like good luck in China, right?
Exactly. Okay, hey, you want to play D&D? I can't think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't write this stuff down anymore. Let's do it. Let's play D&D.
Right. The sultry sounds you're hearing brought to you courtesy of Syrinscape.
Thank you,
For all of
Matthew.
your Syrinscape bullshit needs.
Actually, Red Platinum just brought up a good point in chat. All kidding aside, we have raised a couple $1,000s for charity this year, and I'm
that's
super
right.
proud of that.
Which
We raised over $2,000 for charity this year. So
You guys
Yeah.
raised
Hello.
two
Yeah.
grand. Thank you.
yes, yeah, they did.
I'm not hearing Syrinscape, is it right?
It is not.
Oh, that's why.
But it
you
will
said
be.
sultry
Perfect,
sounds, and I
alright.
got
Yeah.
threw me
sound.
off, guys.
The stream can hear it, but I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't. I'm just playing a different song through Hydra at the moment. But let's go ahead and get into it. You ready for where we left off, or do you want this as your like recap music, which you can't hear, but just
Jump
imagine
in.
it's really nice.
So,
Want to just jump the fuck in? Let's play D&D. Here we go.
right. When last we left our adventurers, you guys had come across 2 newcomers to the ruins of the Exodus here in the Burning Isles, where our party currently stands. Ardrin and Elian came and joined the Mates of Fate. Kind of a tense but well met sort of introduction, right? You got to know one another. Elian was quite taken with the craftsmanship and skill, ingenuity that is put into creating the incredible ship that lay in complete ruins, unfortunately. in front of it.
Sad face.
However, I guess it could have gone off to a more tense exchange than it was, but unfortunately it was just awkward. As
I thought it went fine.
Spot Crusher, met the new party with
Oh yeah.
in his Heartbeat boxers, and
Oh, that's par for the course.
Malik started rambling on about being from, having a past or being from the past or something along those lines. Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, eventually, Warren said, "Atraxa, what are they doing? We're down there." You went down there. You guys all started to talking, but you didn't really get too far in the conversation before there started to be a bit of a conundrum as the Exodus started emanating this magical impulse, one that threatened to destroy the entire settlement. Audrin, wearing the Krishtaki armor, completely immune to the magical effect of the dynamo within the Exodus that was starting to rotate, exposing its inner core. The massive fluctuations of magical force weren't enough to actually harm him in any way. Elian came up, and he unfortunately started to feel a bit of the push, the wear, the tear, and frequently as he got closer and closer to the source of the magical impulse. You found that there were 2 switches that needed to be shut off on opposite ends of the hallway outside of the main chamber once you'd gotten in. Looking at and inspecting it, you found it looked like there was some sabotage that was done. Not entirely sure why it was that fate had sent you to the Burning Isles, so suspecting that this and maybe these curious strangers you've met may have something to do with it. You decided to look around, raising your suspicions. You all noticed there was someone among the crowd who was kind of staring a bit shifty-eyed at the mention of the sabotage. Suddenly, breaking off into a run, you sent Malik to go and pursue him, and that is where we left off. So,
Get him, boy.
Hey, chase time, baby.
Time to use these athletics.
so this is where we started. Let's see if I can get this right.
I'm excited.
Gonna be hearing Benny Hill music.
Yeah.
We maybe skip there at the end.
We'll say that Spine Crusher decided to go get his pants on. All right.
He can't run without his pants.
He was kind of
Anything you-
avoiding us like the plague, so it tracks.
You'd be able to run faster, but no.
We'd prefer he didn't.
A lot of aerodynamics at work there.
And let me put. There is. Give me 1 second. Sorry. So, for those watching, we just switched over to Foundry, which is why there's a little bit of a learning curve, and some of the things are a little bit slower here. So, thanks.
You're gonna want to watch us all learn a new thing in real time tonight.
Exactly. I just managed to fix my armor class.
Matt has 7 battles planned for us.
All right. So, Mel, do me a favor and roll initiative. I guess all of you guys can if you'd like to, just to see as far if you wanted to participate in the chase.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I assume he's gonna catch him, but I'm gonna
Oh,
join
yeah.
just in case. Oh, there's no active encounter in your currently viewed scene.
It just says
I'm-
initiative.
I'm
Bam.
rolling in D&D
Oh, yeah.
Beyond,
Hold
so
on, here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, it
Okay.
won't allow you to roll initiative unless there's a combat encounter.
There. You can try now.
Oh, now try it? Okay, there you go.
Good roll.
How are
Good
you-
roll.
Ooh,
how
that
are you
was
guys
not
roll?
great.
So we are rolling in here. I gotta figure out how to do my thing.
I
Shit.
did it.
Your character
I
sheet and then
mean,
click initiative, roll thing.
It's in the top
Okay.
right-hand corner. of your
We're all
tab.
figuring this out. We're all in this
All
shit
right.
together.
All right. Well, everyone on the stream can
Yep.
watch me also try and figure out how the fuck to roll.
It looks like I got a 10.
And I got an 11.
What is? Oh, there's something weird. What is?
How do you roll?
Oh,
I'm sorry. How do you roll?
Sorry. My first roll was an 18, Matt. I didn't realize I rolled twice.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the lower one.
All right, perfect. You rock. You're the best DM ever.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm sorry. Please, someone tell me how to roll initiative in this because I don't
Open
get
up your
it.
character sheet. Open up your
Yes.
character sheet. Okay.
And
top right-hand corner, next to movement, on the top right corner, it says initiative. Mouse
Yes.
over it. Click the word.
Yeah, click the word.
Click
yeah.
the word.
Yeah, that.
There
Okay.
you go.
And then I have advantage on initiative. Do I just click it again?
No, it's already does it.
It
Does
already
it for
did
you.
it.
It
Take
already
a look
knows.
at the dice roll. It says 2d20 KH, which means it keeps the higher one of the two.
Oh, nice.
Is
That
it
is a code.
Does anyone know if there's a pop out for this so I can?
You mean like a part of the like a
Like
pop-out window?
Like pop out the
No.
windows like
Yeah,
you can
so-
in Roll 20.
no.
You know,
it's
so
part
stream
of-
can stop looking at my.
great.
Oh, because otherwise stream's gonna be looking at her character sheet.
Enjoy. That's her stats. Now it's not a secret.
I'm not watching the stream, so I don't know.
No,
But I have
there's
access.
anyone else.
If you could,
You could
I
make
have
a
access to your
scene-
sheet in D&D Beyond though, so
for all
actually,
3 of us in this room actually watching,
You
who
could
are
make
also
a,
3 people playing.
You could make a scene of just that like right-hand bar of where chat is, and cut that out for the next, like, for an overlay. I don't know. I've never used Foundry. I'm a Roll20 kid. I want to be a Roll20 kid. And then, but yeah, that's what you could do, I guess.
Hey, welcome to Foundry Demo Night. We're mates of
Basically,
fate.
yes.
What if I open up 2 copies and one has a character sheet and one has the map? Let's see if it lets me do that. Maybe.
I can't tell the sheet that I have advantage in spell checks. Interesting. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm glad you guys got to see her custom art because I love it.
It does look good. It looks
Thank
like
you.
it belongs in an encyclopedia.
Let's see, under R for rage.
Where is... Wait, Ash, did you send the picture of Malik or no? We'll do that later.
Okay, I'll get it. Well, it's not my turn. Yeah.
You know, it's cool. It won't crash on us when we like do things like this now. That's kind of neat. When we push images to each other.
No disrespect to Fantasy Grounds, but oh my god, yes.
My computer has not crashed once trying to load this map, and I appreciate it.
It is nice.
Why can't I get Discord? Do I have to pop it out?
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was trying to get it to minimize, but still have like the speaker window up in the corner of the screen, like it normally does.
If you go to you want to like show gallery in Discord, or you want to?
No, like I want the window of whoever's talking to just be up in the corner of my screen when I'm looking at other stuff. It normally does that when I minimize, and it's not today
Oh,
for
like
some reason.
PIP.
Yeah, and now I also accidentally popped the stream out of Discord into a separate
Oh,
window, and I can't get back.
Look, if you like are looking at the Discord screen in the bottom corner where it's like right next to full screen, it says pop out. See if that works.
I did that. Oh wait, stay
Okay.
on top. That might work. Oh wait, no.
that always works, sir.
Let's see.
Nice.
Nope, that didn't work either.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Toxic masculinity.
Oh my god. It's okay. I still make that's what she said jokes.
All right.
Great. How do I pop it? Now I can't pop it back in.
Sorry.
That's what she said.
I did. I just said it right there.
Oh, poor Shay. All right.
My episode name is That's What She Said.
It's based on initiative at Draxa. You're up first.
So I just told Malik, like, run after that one. You're faster than the rest of us. You'll catch him first. But then, you know, not wanting to be a complete potato, I will also give chase and take off after them. How do I do that, Matt? Can I make it athletics?
Are we on a or we're still on the world map,
Moving.
right?
He's moving for now. It's only athletics or anything like that. If you wanted to try to say vault over something or something.
Okay.
You guys should be on the Exodus one. Oh, yeah.
We are not.
Oh,
There we
How's that?
go.
Exodus.
All right. I have to activate stuff now. I can't just pop and share and yeah.
Hello, friends. We're learning
cares.
Foundry. How are you?
We are. This is
Step
literally
one.
brand new to everyone except I think Matt G.
A little bit, barely. Like I used Foundry twice.
Oh, okay.
We've played it
Step
in
one.
Artima, but we haven't played Artima in a long time, so.
I also haven't GM'd or for
Ooh,
yeah.
Look at this map.
Nice.
Disable McAfee.
Pretty.
I'm seeing a lot of darkness,
Oh,
Matthew.
man.
That's
are you?
Dynamic
seeing a lot of-
lighting.
Yeah, shadows
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah,
The
that's-
trees are casting shadows perhaps.
Yep, those are shadows from buildings. There's some
Are
dynamic
they?
lighting stuff happening.
Okay, well, it looks like they'll move when I move, so cool.
They do, yeah.
What in the fuck?
I am moving people, and they are
Oh.
moving with me.
Whee!
You accidentally selected. Oh, it's moving everywhere.
What the hell is going on?
We're in this together, y'all.
I'm so sorry.
I know. I tried to move. I'm moving at Draxa. Hi, sorry.
Okay.
I just want to
Whee.
move myself. There we
Okay,
go. Now I'm
There we
okay,
go.
okay.
I am
Everyone's got their
separated
token,
from
right?
you fools.
Just click your
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
All right.
Can you please give us some indication of where we saw this fella that was looking sketchy then?
Yeah, you saw the bloke that was looking sketchy right around here.
Zooming out, waiting for ping.
Oh, it's a little bit north of the. You see the little wooden tower. He is just north of that wooden tower.
Okay.
I'm running after him.
All right.
Oh, look, it does work. If you click and hold, you can ping.
Actually,
Foundry.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Right over here.
Roll side to
Hey.
side.
it told me I
Alright.
ran into a wall, so
Oh yeah. So I did add walls to this to make sure that you can't just go running on, through places that you can't run.
Look at you.
Smart.
Look at you.
Have fancy with it.
Wait, so can I go under the structure or nah?
It's pretty like tight. I'd say you just check.
you kind of gotta go around it. I
You
tried
gotta go
to
around it.
Okay.
It's pretty dense scaffolding.
Right.
They wanted to make sure that the tower for zip lining back and forth was built to code.
Can I dash if I want to? Can I leave my
your
character
friend's
behind? Okay. Whoa, goodness.
Oh,
You
Did I zoom
talked and it
everybody?
zoomed in on you. That was awesome.
What the hell?
Wow. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna.
God.
There's a chat thing on the right side. You see the icons. You should be able to click that.
We could roleplay this way. We're not gonna, but we could.
no.
All right, I'm gonna. God damn it. I'm gonna try to dash. Stop. Shut up. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go here. That's just my ruler. I'm gonna go back to not being a ruler. Please move. Just move. How do I move? How do I turn the
Yourself and
rulers
drag
off?
yourself?
I'm trying, but I had a
Right.
ruler on, and now I'm.
The little square next to the face that says select tokens.
Select,
Man.
select target and select token.
Yeah, now you can click your token and move it.
Or you can use your cursor as well. You can use your cursor.
Yeah, you can use
I
click your
under-
token and then use arrow keys, and that will allow you to move where you want to move. More or less.
Okay. Okay.
Look at
Hey.
that.
Where you can.
Oh, cool! It stopped me when I was in front of difficult terrain. Oh, that's cool, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. I want to drag myself through a wall again.
Okay. I think that's my movement if I dash because walls have been invented in this world. So cool.
Was I up ahead because I was already chasing?
Nope. You were where you were.
I was first in initiative. Sorry, bro. What do I see when I get here, Matt?
You see this. Can you see this guy? Wait a minute.
No.
I don't know if you can see him or not.
We ain't found shit.
Can't see that dude?
What is
Hold on, I
that,
can't-
dude?
I guess I can't tell what you can see and not see based like the lighting wise.
You can keep the stream in an opposite window.
Hold on.
Oh, I see the dude. I think is that.
Do you?
him? I think he's right here.
Oh.
He's a
Searching
top-down
all over
token.
the map.
He's right here.
Yeah, he's a
don't
top-down
see
token.
Anyone because he's in shadow.
Ah, you can't
Oh.
see
Well, I can see him. Is that a bonus action I have? I think it's an action to use my intimidate. I'll just yell at him. Fucking stop! That'll be my turn.
I mean, he looks scared of you.
Good.
Sure.
He should be.
All right. Up next, that'll bring us to Malik.
So I guess I'll just. How, will it stop me when I hit 55 feet?
Was your just go back to where you were? No, it won't.
No.
So you have to go back where you were, and then yeah, you can get to him for sure.
Is this this spider-looking thing here?
It's just it's just like it's a top-down view of a guy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Spidery looking things are trees.
I'm gonna try to tackle him.
Okay, go ahead.
What would you like me to roll, sir?
Go ahead and roll a strength check because I feel like that'll be more or less like a grapple.
Eight.
Okay. I think it's contested.
Oh,
so-
I'm sorry. I did stealth. I'm sorry.
him. Oh, there's the combat order. Cool.
There we go. Ability check. That was
Okay,
even
you
worse.
have
I should've
to-
kept the first one.
Okay. Well, it rolled a 20, so it did not work. It just kind of like saw you coming and then just like Heisman
Stiff
stiff
arm
arm.
me. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's perfect. I love it.
All right. Okay, that's going to bring us to Ardent of the Order.
I have a question, DM.
Yeah.
Where is my lifelong companion, Lindsay? Where is she stabled?
Good question. You had told Laird, I believe, or one of them too.
Lured, but close enough. Yep.
Yeah, Laird. Sorry.
Where am I
Turd,
Lurd?
you told your turd Laird.
Mhm.
Turd Laird to take Lindsay to the nearby stables. That's going to mess me up the entire campaign, man.
They'll be
I'm
dead
here
soon
for it.
enough. Don't
Oh,
worry.
good.
exactly.
Oh.
It's fine.
I'd say what we can.
Where is this? I mean, it's
The
up
nearest.
to you.
Okay, to the far west. Can you see that there is over here?
Mm-hmm.
There is
There's
like
a pumpkin
little,
patch.
little pumpkin patch and stuff. There would be some
Yeah.
like grain and hay. There's some hay bales right around here, which is where
Okay.
they would eat animals.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Shit.
You can
and
always
then
call. You can
could I try calling and having
Yeah, you can
Lindsay
try
like
and-
run to me? Like
make an
here,
animal,
go. I do that.
animal
that
handling check with
shit.
advantage.
Nice.
It's the Red Dead Redemption whistle for your horse.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's exactly what
exactly.
I want. Yes.
Or Witcher.
Or Witcher. Yeah, exactly.
Witcher.
Having it appear out of nowhere.
Come on, Roach.
Come on,
Elden-
Roche.
Elden
Yeah. Okay.
Ring.
Here we go. Animal handling with advantage. You said.
Yeah. Yeah, she's your trusty steed. So
You heard that? I'm a trusty steed. Advantage.
thinks I'm a steed.
That's a 16.
Yeah, I'd say that's enough that she.
Fantastic.
Ooh, you know what? This is always messing me up. Speed on a mount.
That sounds like an
6,000
Ardent
feet.
problem.
5e.
My mount is
60 feet.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
So let me measure that for you. Hold
You
on.
can only run 5 feet further than me. What a stupid horse.
You can run as fast as a horse? Holy shit.
Mugs are fast, man.
It's the
55 is mine.
Can you shit like a horse? That's what I want to know.
Probably.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
Next week on this.
You seen this man eat?
It gets about halfway.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then
You can also run. Yeah, run.
Yeah,
toward
I'm
it.
gonna run. Yeah, it's gonna be like one of these like, and then just run to
Yeah, it
try
gets-
to mount, like mid stride. So I will move since animal handling is my action, right?
To about. Once
Yeah,
it
I
gets
can-
here.
Okay, cool. So then I will move. Yeah, I can't dash because I use my action to call Lindsay, but then I'll just move to like 30 feet from my position.
Yep.
6.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, bringing us to Ellie and Greystone.
Alrighty, I'm gonna zoom in a little so I can see what's going on here. Gonna start moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to get to where I can see this shit. Oh, dynamic lighting, you're not helping me. How about there? Okay, I can see them. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Nice.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh.
So
Here I-
look, oh right, it where are you? Where'd all my fucking spells go? Ah, there we go.
Hey.
Figuring out how to make this thing work. I am gonna cast Grease directly in front of the acolyte.
Nice.
Like under him and in front of him, but not under Malik. So like, oh, I can mark where I'm casting it? Awesome. Boom. Grease has been cast.
Cool,
damn.
man.
That's so sick.
Okay,
That Foundry's
Foundry.
pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty dope, Foundry. That's an A+. So yeah,
Starting to-
I cast Grease right there.
All right.
So he's got to make a DC 18 deck save or fall prone.
All right.
You see 18?
I did.
We're both like, wait a minute. That's very high.
He rolls a
Level
10, so
15,
he
right?
We're
falls
level
prone.
15.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's on the ground. Get him, Malik.
He's a fucking acolyte.
We're
Fall
like,
down,
oh,
on, trip on
Gonna
his goddamn
wrestle him.
shoelaces.
and I look at him, I'm like, no, he seems to have tripped. Pity.
That's strange.
All right.
That's the end of my turn. I don't need to do anything else.
All right. Falls prone. Stands up, and seeing you all starting to move in around him, he's going to pull out a scroll and starts.
Ooh, do I have counterspell? Do I get counterspell?
I don't know if you have it or not.
I'm looking right now. I don't think I do, unfortunately.
No,
That's,
you don't.
That's dumb. Alright, well,
Alright.
too bad.
With that, not what you would expect. Casts Misty Step.
Gets him so out of the grease, that bastard.
Yep. Onto the platform up here,
Interesting.
and then is going to use his movement to zip line.
Sure, oh, that's right. There are zip lines.
everywhere.
I thought that one went down or up and not down.
It goes from the ship to the tower to
Platform.
the.
Ah, okay.
A zipline course. Look at this.
Nice.
Kicking through one of the windows, and he is now inside of the building where you can't see him.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Malik!
That is going to bring us to. Wait, Malik, you're on here twice, man.
Yeah, well, that's why I was telling you. You were. You were
I know monks are doing my shit, man, but come on.
Mm,
All right, Draxon, you up?
How high up is this platform that I just ziplined onto?
It is not too high up. It's probably about a good 20, 30 feet.
All right, I'm gonna need to do a quick Pythagorean here, but I think I can do this. Adraxa is just gonna look at me like, son of a bitch, and then kind of shake her shoulders and attempt to bring out her spectral wings.
ooh, more
What?
flying. I like it.
All right,
Gonna-
given that you're not leaping from a precipice or anything like that, it's a little bit harder for the DC.
Okay, what is it, a wisdom?
Wisdom.
All right, here we go. It's only my lowest. I click the word wisdom. Ability check. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you see, like, she just kind of like vibrates and just glows just for a second and then judders, and these spectral, like, they're not even fully corporeal. They're just an image of wings, but they're enough. She's not good with them yet. Like, she takes a big flap and takes flight with them, but you see, like, she hasn't practiced with this very much at all, but she's gonna, like, try and Superman bolt in that direction. Is that an action or a bonus action to call the wings? I think it's a bonus, right? I want to say. I hope.
Sure it is.
It's gotta be.
Is this a barbarian thing? What is this from?
This
is.
is a.
Is it the...
It's a Matt thing. It's a homebrew thing because I
Okay.
have things that you'll love learning about. But no, it's not a barbarian thing.
Bonus action.
Sweet. Okay, then Adraxa will dash, and I think with Pythagorean, I think I can get all the
You
way
got
up
it.
here.
It's
Yeah.
You have 40 feet flying speed,
Yeah.
so dashing.
Okay.
gives you the
Yeah.
ability to go 80 feet.
I'm just gonna come crashing down here and wait.
right through the like the palm tree roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Well then, yeah, you can see him.
That'll be
Right.
my turn. I'll just make eye contact and just kind of like crack my neck a bit.
He again looks scared. Like, did you get wings from? All right, that's going to bring us to Malik. You're up.
I
It's like, go ahead, chase him, Malik. like fucking like goes after him.
You
All
dive
right.
through a window.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try to run up there and zip line as well. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Do we need to zip line, or can we just run to this building? Is this
Yeah,
like
I wasn't
a...
sure.
You can try to run to the building. So it's just there's only a few access points to the building itself.
Okay.
So
No, zip line.
yeah, there's one up here. There's like a stairs up that way.
Okay, so these are like tree houses. They're not on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Tell me where you want me, Matt. Where's the zip line drop me off at? Right on top of his head? Or...
Right there. So go ahead. I'd say I will give you this. I'll say you can make an attack. Go ahead, yeah, make a unarmed strike against him to see if you can try and knock him back with the zip
Okay.
line force.
Where in the fuck do I find attacks at?
It should be under your features.
Features.
I think. Yeah, go to features, and then that shows active abilities, or there should be just... Why the hell isn't there just punch?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Or, right?
Maybe under inventory, just your fists.
Oh yeah,
here
there's
we go.
unarmed strike
Yep.
right there.
Really?
Unarmed strike does
Okay, yeah, it's under inventory, because I guess, yeah, you have
Got your hands in your pockets. Yeah.
There you go.
So how do I actually attack though? Do I just?
If you hover over when you hover over the image, you can
Oh
see
no,
it.
I got it. I'm sorry.
Click that, and then in the chat, it shows you what you can do, and then yeah.
Oh, cool! It knows my target is too far away to use my melee weapon. This thing's really smart.
If you click the thing, or right-click it, I think there's a thing where you can target it. So right-click the guy, and then there's a little target thing.
Hold on.
Yeah, right-click him, and then you'll see like a little circle thing on the bottom left that should say target, or like a little bullseye icon.
Oh, hold on.
Holy shit! I got a lot of money in my inventory. Have we not been shopping in like 2.5 years?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I can just ping him.
Yeah, right-click, and then go ahead, just click unarmed strike on your inventory tab. All right, now in the chat, because for God knows what reason they don't automate this, at least out of the box, I'm working on it. Click attack. Okay, that hits. Go ahead, and roll damage.
Click the damage.
It should be in the damage thing on the thing you did for unarmed strike.
It's in the chat. You can just click damage.
Yeah, click damage.
I don't see damage.
Oh, in the same thing.
Okay,
where you,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
in the
Yep,
chat,
yep,
in the
gotcha.
chat. Yep.
Nice.
Right.
Am I able to? Was that just like an attack because I was on the zip line, or can I actually hit him with my?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that knocks him. That'll knock him because you hit him from behind. He wasn't expecting. He's like, you taken it back by like, what the hell? Like seeing someone crash through the roof. Then he's not expecting the monk to have climbed up and zip line behind him, and then kicking it. Yeah, so I say he falls, knocked prone. All right. Well, knocked prone, like kind of like bent over the what's it called, the bar here.
I guess it's my turn.
All right. That's going to bring us to Arden.
Okay. All right. So, I guess Lindsay will move to me. 60 feet.
Yep. Yeah. At this point, I'd say she catches up to you.
Cool. And I will then use 5 feet to mount her because I don't need to use half my movement because of my Cavalier ability. So I'm now mounted on her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to issue her to take the dash action, which will get her 60 feet towards the bar. So essentially from here to there.
Cool.
Yeah, this thing is kind of funky. All right.
Boop.
Yeah, you get
Is he trying to jump out the window or some shit?
No, right now he's been knocked prone. So Malik just went right through the zip line.
Mm-hmm.
He is right next to Malik and has been knocked prone upstairs.
He's upstairs. Okay.
Yeah, they're all tree houses, kind of like sit up.
Okay, so there's no roof. I can see directly.
It's up above, but yeah.
Oh,
The
it's
one
up
you can
above.
see, yeah, the one that Adraxa kind of just knock through. So
How high up are they compared to where I am mounted?
they are probably about a good 15, 20 feet off the ground.
Yeah, balls. All right. So I'd have to
You
go.
could try and do like standing up on Lindsay to do like a standing leap off.
Yeah.
onto it.
You know,
Damn.
that, as she that's exactly what I do, right? So as Lindsay runs towards the building, I jump off the saddle, jump on and stand on Lindsay, and then use the forward momentum and inertia to just leap through the air and try to grab.
Like you could get to the zip line.
Yes,
itself,
grab
try
to the zip line.
All right. Yeah, do a acrobatics check.
Oh fuck my life.
Did you mean athletics?
You mean
Standing up, jumped on a horse.
how about
Rode
performance?
the horse
Can we
really
do
quickly,
performance?
and
How do
then
you say
standing
that?
up, and then
I'd say this is kind of a performative skill, right? I'm like,
Really
hey everyone,
juggling.
look over here. No, okay, never
Lock?
mind.
Can I use my lock picks?
I use my lockpicks to rappel down the zip line. They're very strong. Yeah.
Super strong. Okay, acrobatics. Here we go. Oh, right, my fucking god.
Oh.
That's a natural
man.
one. Look at that.
Well,
0,
here's-
0, and 0.
You see these big wooden spikes
Oh god.
that are in the ground.
Shit.
You jump up off the horse.
Oh god.
I'm gonna say you kind of you jump a little too close to the building, and anything with the momentum, you kind of underestimated how fast Lindsay was. You end up jumping up and then full chest, boom, hitting the corner of the building, and then flipping diagonally back. And then I'm gonna say you are gonna take some slashing damage against
Yep.
the edge of that.
Yep.
On the fall. So
I
first
will
you're gonna take bludgeoning damage from the hit jumping off the horse, and then you're gonna take slashing.
Yeah. All of it. Give it all.
And ego. Just
Yeah.
few
Yeah.
points to the ego.
Yeah. I feel like Inspector Clouseau might have done a little better at doing this kind of shit. But whatever.
3 points of bludgeoning because you're wearing your armor.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
It's gonna be 10 points of slashing damage.
So 13 total.
'cause it just- yeah.
Solid. All right.
So yeah, just oh god, anyone watching is just like, ooh.
Yep. That is totally fair.
Ugh.
Oh,
All right.
I don't know why I
that will.
all that shit that I just put in the chat. I
So
don't know why
I would
that
say
part
right
mattered.
now you're probably lying prone on the
Yeah.
ground next to the pylon right there.
Okay.
It's constructed edition. Yep. Yeah. All right. That's gonna bring us to Elliot. Lindsay is probably wondering why did he want to hurry up and do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all trying to get into this house, yes? And how high up is this platform?
That is about 30 feet.
Okay. Then I will fly up onto the platform.
Dope.
I will
Gingerly stepping up.
zip line down into the house.
Oh no, Malik is right there.
I can make a dex roll to try to avoid landing on Malik.
Yeah, we can do that.
Don't.
Although it'd
I
be
will.
so much funnier if you just
Like everybody
like
out.
all the kids try to
it
go
would
down
be
the slide.
funny, but I will. I'm
Smallest one comes
gonna-
flying out.
Where's attributes? Yeah, there we go. Straight dex. Ability check. Normal.
Nice.
Nice.
19.
Hell yeah.
So I'll say
Yeah,
I
you're able to avoid him. Between the flying shoes and
then
the line. And,
I see what's going on, but I was like, oh, trouble. And as an action, I will shrug my shoulders and don my armor, just in case.
Yep.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
He is so cool.
Yeah.
All right. Outside, there's just a random, passerby. Oh wow, that's a little crazy. Whoa, what? Slips on the crease. All right, and that will bring us to the acolyte. All right, the acolyte is going to seeing everything going on. You guys starting this around. He's going to disengage.
The fuck he is.
You have the sentinel thing.
Yeah.
What does that do? Does it just outright prevent them, or how does it work?
Let me give you the range on it, because it might be that he is not close enough to me. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action. But they have to be within 5 feet of me, so I guess he's not. I guess he can disengage from those two.
Yeah, so he quickly just like tumbles over the bar, landing on his feet, and is going to run. You know, he was prone, so he only gets about 15 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3. Gets about there. All right. I think that's his turn because he's used his action and the bonus action. Not one that's really going to be useful. Actually, yeah, you know what? He's going to use bonus action Sanctuary on himself.
Ah, nice.
I don't know what that is.
Sanctuary?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you'll find out if you try to hurt him.
All right.
I'm a bruiser. I don't understand anything except violence.
Doesn't
Okay.
it only affect like area effect spells?
Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Nope, that's a different one.
I have something that gives me that like effect. It's like one of my features.
It's called evasion.
Yeah, if anything, it doesnn't protect against area of effect. Yeah, that's the thing. So it does not protect against area of effect attacks. So, all right, that's his turn, which brings us to Adraxa.
Adraxa grows angry, cracks her knuckles, and starts stomping towards him. She will begin feeling the rage simmering inside her, and stomps over to him, is going to try and just grab him by the throat.
Okay.
Please.
Contested strength. Yeah.
With advantage because I'm raging? Sure, sounds fun. How's a 29 contest with him?
I think it's, pretty. You got 20 points more than him, so yeah. You got him by the throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him by the throat. I'm gonna do the full Batman thing and swing him out over the ledge. I'm too angry to talk right now. I'm just gonna assume that someone else will question him, but I'm just gonna hold him right here and just drop him if he tries to get fucky.
Actually, wait a minute. Let me see if the Sanctuary thing actually even works against that.
Please.
Blue.
I have not harmed this man.
Does a grapple count as an attack?
Yes.
Does it? Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, so you need to make a wisdom saving throw first before it actually works. Sorry.
No, I can't do those. I can't do those. Sorry, let me remember to roll in the correct place this time. 16.
That actually beats his DC, so yeah. You're able to overlook whatever spell you don't feel. For a second, you feel like you should feel bad about this. Like, oh, poor guy. No, fuck this guy. Then, got him by the throat.
Cool.
All right. That brings us to Malik.
I want to hold him like over this bush here too, like so he's like dead in front of me.
Like, are you so you're gonna like, you got him like this right now?
Yeah.
All right.
I closed Syrinscape and it made me jump.
Guess I'll run over and say, "Why the fuck are you running?" Let go of him a little bit. He can't talk.
The dragon in a rage. Yeah.
No.
All right. You can squeeze your hand in for a sucker punch if you wanted to.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna backhand the shit out of him.
All right. Attack with advantage. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Oh, is she dangling him out the window?
Mm-hmm.
Like off this bridge here, yeah.
I was sticking with my character sheet. This is really funny.
Free to me.
Guess is that normal damage? I guess.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, just unarmed strike. Yeah.
11.
All
And then-
yep.
Yeah, I'll do flurry of blows on him. Why not? She's holding him.
We might want to ask
Yeah,
you some
with advantage.
questions.
Just gonna punch his fucking head off. I guarantee it right here.
Well,
Yeah.
non-lethally punch his head off. You
We call
can
this one the
not-
pinata.
Perhaps do
Um,
try not to kill him until we get some answers.
True enough.
I mean,
That-
you can not out of game. You can do non-lethal damage with your fist. You can just knock him out.
Sure.
We don't really do that here.
He's like, sure you can. Yeah.
Before we were the mates of fate, we were the murder hobos.
You're gonna teach us so much.
You ever see that movie Hobo with a Shotgun?
Oh,
That's
I love
exactly-
that. I love that movie.
We are not murder
exactly
hobos,
like
but
that.
Malik is a murder hobo, and so is his previous character. Where the rest of us are not murder hobos.
Gotta learn to love people. That's all.
I'm still working out this flurry of blows thing, so I'm just gonna hit him with my bonus action with another unarmed strike, I guess.
You saying that he can, he not kill people with punching is like saying 2 + 2 = 5, and he's like, wait, but
Is it gonna be with advantage again?
with advantage, yeah, he's still grappled.
Why the fuck won't it let me?
That's it. In his current predicament of being grappled over the ledge of a, pretty precarious
Off
fall.
the bridge, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out how this stupid thing works. I'll just do another one. It lists it as a bonus action, so I was gonna see if it was gonna let me do it. Man, I don't know. All right, another 6.
Okay.
Did it not take effect because I didn't target him first? Or
I'll do it.
did-
It's okay. I'll do it manually. So
Okay.
-6. So. Okay. All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Why are you running? Draxa, please. He's dying. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Brings us to Ardred with the order. Looking
Is
up, you
he-
see
Yeah.
Tweety birds in the trees.
And then I look and I see just like Draxa holding this guy with one arm, and is he like? And Malik is screaming like, "Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you running?"
Yeah. You just see feet
Yeah.
off to your
Totally fine.
left.
Okay, so Lindsay, I sort of grab the stirrup, pull myself back up to standing, and then use 5 more feet of movement, so 20 feet of my movement to get back on Lindsay. Lindsay moves towards this guy hanging out the window, just like 5 feet, and I say, "Friends, I have something that is going to fix this whole situation. Trust me." And I cast Zone of Truth.
Ooh.
Which is a spell I don't think I've ever cast before. In my
Oh, I've
entire-
used it a lot. My paladin character has used it a lot.
Would we morons understand what you just cast? Like we know what Zone of Truth is because
Make an
we've
ar-
seen it before, but would we feel it and know what just happened?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Would we also have to tell the truth?
Yes, if you fail.
9.
You're still in a rage.
Yeah.
You're not, like, you hear like friends bullshit. Ah! Yeah, you're still angry at this guy. And yeah, 5. You said no. All right. So you're not quite sure what he's trying to do, but
Cool. So I cast Zone of Truth, which is 2nd level spell. Bam! There it is.
The 30.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
you
you
did.
put the thing on the map?
I
Will it let you
can.
do that?
oh yeah,
I
you
can
can
indeed.
draw
Nice.
on.
Can indeed.
What's the radius on it?
It is
It's
15
big.
foot.
Oh no, I'm right
sphere.
outside.
There you go. You got
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Sphere. Ba-boom. So I cast it right on him. And everyone in that sphere has to make a saving throw, DC 16 charisma, please.
All right, please do.
I can opt to fail, right? Like I can just like focus on him and be like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
that is I believe it's a concentration spell, too.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Hell yeah, good job.
Nice, he fails.
Fuck yeah.
Right.
So an affected creature is aware of the spell and can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. But such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth, as it says here in the spell. So on a failed save, creatures cannot speak deliberate lies while in the radius, and I will know whether or not certain creatures succeed or fails on their saving throw. So I know, for example, Malik succeeded. I know that this guy failed, and I guess
You know that Adraxa failed.
I know Adraxa failed, yes, as well. So with that, I level my eyes at this guy, and in a rather intimidating tone, I say, "You have failed these people. Why? Why have you done such a heinous deed? Why? Speak the truth."
Yeah!
Is he able to speak, or is he just
She's being held up choked right now.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. So okay, so he can't speak. So I know this. Yeah.
sorry.
I sort of motion to Adraxa, like, Adraxa, keep perhaps the hands away from the throat, just a bit. Perhaps keep him restrained. I know.
You can Batman drop him as a free action, I would say. If you wanted.
He may go unconscious if he hits his head on the ground. Just keep your arms around him and keep him somewhat contained.
As a free action, I'll drop him just for like a millisecond, enough to give him a heart attack, and then I'll catch him just by his clothes. So he kind of dangles like this.
Dex check to see if you can grab him by the clothes.
Don't mind if I do, Matthew. You do not need to roll saves because why? Boundary?
Yeah, you got him.
Cool.
Right. You're not my people.
You are not one of these.
No, neither are you.
That matters not. Why have you... I think about this and I say, were you responsible for creating that situation on board that ship? Did you sabotage the energies within inside of it?
I did.
Why?
Following orders.
Everyone pay very close attention to the next words I speak. Who gave you these orders?
My superiors.
Everyone pay attention to the next words I speak. Again. Do your superiors have names?
Many names. None that you would know.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, Elian. Southern Point, why not, try us?
I shake him slightly.
If we wouldn't know them, what harm could it possibly do?
Oh, it could do harm. Could do plenty of harm to you. Making the right sort of enemies, aren't you?
Well, my friend here could do quite a bit of harm to you.
Stand by what I stand by.
Which is?
You're surely like this. Broke the world. Go on. Send me home.
Tell us their names first.
I will not. I cannot tell you their names. Destroy me. Send me home. Send me home. Just reaches into his pocket, grabs a knife.
Oh,
Cuts
Jesus!
the shirt.
Oh.
Falls to the ground. He'll
Did he
take.
make a dex check?
He's going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage of the fall.
Fuck.
Oh.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, are we still in combat or are we out of combat?
Falls prone. Still in combat. That brings us to Elian. You're up.
All right. Well, that annoys me. So he's prone. Is he down?
Yeah, he's down. So I'm sorry. That was not really. That was like a bunch of turns and everything all in one. But I feel like he.
Well,
They kinda
talking is a free action, so we were talking. But I was like, so is
A
he?
knife is-
All right, then. But he's not. I guess the question is, could I cure wounds on him, or is he dead?
No, he's not dead. He's a bit more lively than he should be.
All right then. I'm going to let me see here. What do I want to do? Come behind Adraxa, so I can look down and see what's going on here. I see him on the ground. I sort of make eye contact with Ardrin for a second, and then I will fly down next to him where he is prone, and sort of put a foot on his chest and aim the back of my hand at him where there is a small mote of blue light glowing.
Oh, entering into the zone of truth, you have to as well.
Make a roll. Yes, I do. That is correct.
Yep, charisma save.
It's charisma?
Charisma
Yep.
16.
Where is my character sheet? I have to keep closing it.
You can just click on the button, actually, where it says saving throw DC 16 in the
Oh.
chat.
No way.
Yeah.
Also,
You
don't
click on
forget
somebody-
that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Also, don't forget that you guys can also add things that you use frequently to the little hotkeys at the bottom.
17.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that
I would
is
like to
neat.
spam rage.
We're good. So yeah, you resist the zone of truth piece.
All right.
Oh.
And then I'm going to point to, as I've sort of got my foot on his chest, not like hard, not hurting him, just like a sort of unexpected show of dominance from such a docile man. And I'm going to point one of my hands at him, and you'll see a blue light sort of glowing on the back of the glove that has appeared in my hand when I don my armor. And on the other hand, I hold a wand. I'm going to say, I could send you home, or I could keep you here. But where is home?
Circle. Not on this plane.
Would I have any idea what he's talking about?
Make an Arcana check
Alright.
or History check.
He said the circle?
7th circle.
Seventh
Not this plane.
circle. Yeah.
Okay.
I know what
feel
he's talking about, don't I?
You could roll with advantage, let's say.
Alright, history check. 28.
Come on, you ding dong.
Babe. Yeah. Are you?
So-
You currently have, based on what he's saying, you currently have your foot on the chest of a resident of the Nine Hells.
Fuck.
And if we kill him, he goes back. Right, I don't think he'll be leaving just now, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. From my spell storing item. He wants to die? I'm not gonna let him. Does that show up? Here. No, it doesn't, because it's in my spell storing item. It wasn't on my spell list. I'm just gonna cast it in D&D and Beyond and tell you how much he gets back. If I can find it. Where are you, Cure Wounds?
Nope. It should be in the spell book on your character tab or character sheet.
The problem is the only spells that showed up in my character sheet were the ones that I had prepared as an artificer. Cure Wounds is what's in my spell storing item.
You can roll it in D&D Beyond and just say.
He actually has cure wounds. I'll just run it. I'll just
There you
do
go.
it.
Just roll it there. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Just roll it
Oh,
for anybody.
what
Doesn't matter.
level?
I don't.
Oh, for a
First,
second.
it's first level because that's how it was stored in the one. Actually, no, it was stored at second level.
That's fine.
Make it first.
Okay.
Make it first.
That's fine. All right, so he gets 5 hit points back.
All right. And I'm gonna maintain the boot on the chest.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, brings us to him. Kind of sees predicament he's in. I could take you to see them if you'd like.
See who?
Well, I could get you to the Nine House pretty quick if you want to get there.
Just so that
I mean, I must admit a certain curiosity, but I don't believe that's.
I've been. It's not great.
Oh, I don't imagine it is. But why? Why in the Nine Hells do the Nine Hells want to sabotage a ship here?
Plans that,
Right back.
plans that you're not privy to.
Well, clearly, or I wouldn't be asking the question. Our plans are your plans.
You know nothing.
I know a great deal, but I don't know.
His
That's why I'm asking.
factions looking to disrupt his plans.
Can I make a check to see if I know who he might be? If
Yeah.
this guy's from the Seventh Circle of Hell?
Yeah, history.
Would that be history or arcana? History? Okay.
Or religion. Yeah.
Alright, I'm probably gonna go with history again, because as we all know, that is my forte. History. 19 that time.
19? You feel like maybe you could look up Seventh Circle and see if you can find
I
anything,
could.
but
Find it.
it's one of those things like, I'll Google that later and then we'll fucking see.
Yep. Alright, so. Oh, well, then I suppose he's very unhappy and sent you here to stop a broken ship.
And that. Stop them from going home, stop them from disrupting their plans.
So you think the Higurashili are going to interfere with whatever it is your superiors intend to do?
I think the Higurashili have the best chance at a united Falcondor. See that happen.
When he says that, I kind of look over and smirk a little bit at Ardrin. A friendly smirk, but it's a smirk. And I say, well, right, we can't let you go home. Friends, what are we going to do with him? And that'll be the end of my turn.
He looks around in panic, but doesn't see what he can do to get out of this situation.
He looks
this point-
human, right? Or no?
Oh yeah, he looks human. Yeah.
I cast Divine Sense.
Yeah, you immediately see kind of. Actually, I'll post a picture in the songs chat in the Discord. So those of you watching, check out the Discord.
Hey.
Hey,
You can
nice.
see what you see when you cast Divine Sense. Do songs, game discussion.
It doesn't reveal them if they're disguised. It just lets me know whether or
Know
not
what
I
they are.
sense the presence
Oh,
of
yeah.
a fiend or an undead or a celestial.
One
And I
sec.
think, do you sense Fae with that too, or just
No, that's
No,
that's detect evil and good. I think
A fiend? Is it a
Fiend.
fiend?
fiend. Yes.
Oh, I think turn the faithless turns Fae. I think that's what I was thinking of. I don't know what kind of paladin you are.
You see a lesser devil standing in front of you.
Okay, so
Ooh.
clearly fiend. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my teeth grit
And I say, this one cannot be allowed to stay here. On this plane or otherwise, if needs be, sends him back to whatever plane he seems to wish to be returned to. At the very least, his influence will be removed. If we keep him here in whatever regard he wishes to be, he will find some way of causing further damage to this place. So, my vote is to banish him back to the hells from which he spawned.
That might not be safe, bolstering their army. I'll jump down from this platform and try and land on his arm. Break a couple bones out of spite.
Even though you have the wings, you just...
Didn't even occur to me to use them. I keep forgetting I have them.
Alright, well then you're gonna take fall damage.
We're both gonna take fall damage.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This is what I do.
That's it.
This is what I do. I get really mad and I throw myself off high places.
Oh, well, you know what? Ash, go ahead. Can you roll a d6 and then I'll
Don't
just,
mind if I do, Matthew. You
completely
know I had it ready to
negating
go.
the cure wounds that Elian just did.
He's gonna take 7 points of bludgeoning. This is
Yeah,
elbow fractures.
Back. All right.
I have a place we can keep him. That is not hell or here.
Oh, delightful. That sounds like the perfect solution.
Well, it's got civilians in it, and I don't want them to do them any harm either. But it's also got a paladin and a cleric that could keep an eye on him. Some friends.
Leave it a prisoner.
Follow me intrigued.
You like
Try to
salt
hold
pork.
me. You try to chain me, I will break those chains. I will find a way out, and I will find you.
I hope that you do. Our business is not settled. We've dealt with your kind before. We can deal with you again. We've been looking for you too.
Song played. I should have known. Stab wings. No, you know Song played. They're not even fully formed, are they?
They're fully formed. They're completely functional. It's not funny. Shove my boot into his elbow.
I'll say at this point combat's ended, because you haven't pinned down pretty well, so up to you.
At least I know what I swore an oath to. What are you serving? You won't even tell us.
Better future then. Call it. Fighting against tyranny, if you believe that.
The tyranny of who this
Push
time?
up.
Oh,
What?
Oh, that's right, you're one of his. Isn't this just charming?
Did he just...
so it was your master that struck out to strike a deal with the Songkeeper? Was that you?
You know this.
I know a lot.
Maybe we can make a deal then. It seems that we're not on such opposite sides. Oh, come now. Every faction has its own share of double agents. Help us, we help you. We let the bones land where they will.
Pardon me. I appear to be a bit confused. You wish to destroy the Higurashili because they can unite Fergendal.
I look to Elian. Krustak is not what you think he is.
Oh, I have a great many thoughts about Krustak. But that's beside the point. The Higurashili are no devotees of Krustak, so why target them?
and favors owed. More than that, the Higurashi have access to great wealths of knowledge. Not to mention the tools that could help them expand their exploration of the deep. They might find what was lost.
What was lost?
Ardrin looks at Elian and he starts to like sweat as he's been concentrating for just about 9 minutes and 30 seconds. And Ardrin's like, I don't have much time left on this. I just want you to know this.
What was lost?
The key to be able to change all of it. Past, present, future. You think you are the only one, Sunblade?
I've got about 10 seconds left on this.
Oh, this is rich.
And then you just see like Ardrin like falls to his knees. And the glowing light of the zone of truth disappears.
Please, get off my arm. Oh, you're hurting it so terribly.
Stop
Please,
it.
What is going on? I'm just so confused. Please, someone help. These people, they've just attacked me out of nowhere.
I'm gonna
You're not
double
fooling
front
anyone.
flip. I'm gonna double front flip off of the building, and I'm just gonna like land feet first onto his stomach.
Jesus Christ! I thought we weren't sending him back to hell.
Well,
Non-lethally. I'm gonna double front flip non-lethally onto his ribcage.
like
How
just
much
into a
damage?
dragon, you know, like.
How much damage could he possibly do? I think he can only.
Decapitate him non-lethally. Like,
Hey, I'm just gonna lightly land on his stomach. I have slow
Say it.
fall.
Oh, there we
like
go.
it worked in Futurama. Alright.
I'll do that. I'll double front flip and then I'll like deliberately use if this is even possible, use slow fall like 2 feet before I land on him.
So that you don't hurt you, but like kind of like gently.
Kick him in the stomach while you.
And I'm just gonna
Rude.
I'll casually walk off of him.
I don't know if that'll do damage because you're like you're reducing the velocity that you're landing on with it. Like so, I feel like
I'm
it's
gonna step on his nuts on the way by if that makes it.
All right, well that'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
New non-lethal friends of ours.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a crit if you're gonna go for that. Jesus, Larry. All right,
What I do, you know.
go ahead, roll an attack. Also, it's getting pretty crowded there though, between Elian having her feet on his foot on the chest, and then Adraxa having the foot on the elbow. So you're kind of threading a needle there.
That's fine.
If he kicks me, he kicks me. I did almost kick him earlier.
21.
Okay,
Nice.
you thread the needle and you land on him, and yeah. How do you want to do this?
Wow.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, he can take it.
Critical hit, eh?
I'm like,
No, not a crit.
come on, Malik, and I make a fist and I bring it down on this guy's
I'll
sternum
say-
and I
I'll
punch
say-
lay on hands for 3 points of healing. Like, come on,
No.
Mal! It just
I'll say
glows.
You knock him.
Lay on hands.
I'll say for the sake of it, you knock him unconscious.
I
But
was,
he's
I'm
not
for real. I was gonna lightly kick him in the balls on the way off, and I'm gonna say, "This guy's worthless to us now."
No, he's not.
He is decidedly not. I look up at Adraxa and Malik, and I glance back briefly at Ardrin and say, "He called you a songkeeper. What is that?
Songblade.
Songblade.
I swore an oath to protect the songs of creation.
Do I
Don't
know
know
what
what that
she's talking
means.
about? Yeah, I was gonna say.
But, or would I? Would I? Is that anything I would have studied at any point?
History check.
Okay. Story. I'm definitely gonna have to macro this. 25.
You've heard of the Song's creation, although it's like a fable. You think of it on our world's equivalent of like Pandora's box kind of like level of myth, right?
Gotcha.
The idea of it being something that actually existed.
The
That's
song.
okay.
The Songs of Creation. It's a children's story.
Okay, sure. Yeah, the wings are just for show. You got me.
Everyone is helpful today.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just a little grumpy because he rattled me. Because his people tried to kidnap my niece. Okay, if we can't kill him and we can't keep him here, I got a kind of like an in-between place we can put him as long as we bind them securely enough.
I believe that could be arranged.
If you could help with that, I'd be grateful. And I'll,
What sort of binding are we looking for?
just something he can't get out of. We want to keep him alive, but not be able to get him to, I don't know, check his pockets first. Mal, get this shit out of his pockets. He might have some more scrolls or something.
I'm gonna
Yes, you do
rummage
that,
through his
and,
pockets.
You find a set of thieves' tools. You find. You find. Yeah, you find another scroll of Misty Step. You can add that to your inventory. And do any of you read Infernal?
I do not.
Had me at read.
I don't know. I might be able to read.
I feel like every game I
You-
play, there's
No,
one
Larry, you
character
can
who
speak,
can.
and you can speak, and people can understand you, but it's
But
not.
I can't read. Okay.
I
It's not
can't
applied to real language.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay,
Common, Orc, and Elvish.
as you guys are rolling him, and I don't know, we get some rope out to try and start
Oh,
like tying
I-
him up, I guess.
Oh, I'm going to. I need a bit of metal. Well, actually, I need quite a lot of metal.
You look at that.
I just start looking around. I'm looking. I need.
You see
I need it.
the massive
point of the
ruins of the
Exodus.
Exodus. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go find. I'm going to sort of be Audrin. I do need your strength. Please come help me. I'm going to go gather a pretty large amount of scrap metal. Nothing that looks like it could possibly be useful. Like things that just like,
Yeah,
destroyed to bits and pieces.
I'm not going to make you roll an investigation or anything, but like during the course of the excavation, like you can see that there's piles of scrap metal and debris and everything, where it's like parts that have just been taken down that can't be used for anything, but they're there in case someone can repurpose or maybe melt the metal or find
Oh,
something to do with it. But it's
Speaking
not
of
useful.
repurposing,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast. Wait, no, I don't need to cast at a level. I need an info roll. I'm going to cast Fabricate.
Cool.
I'm going to make an Iron Maiden.
Oh shit. Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
I did not think
Yeah.
I could get more aroused.
That escalated quickly. That's fine.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I fabricate. It's let me see how long that takes.
Run for the hills.
Oh, it's an instantaneous spell. Shit, I thought that took a little while. So yeah, I fabricate all of that scrap, like metal, into an Iron Maiden. But because I'm me, it's beautiful.
Ugh.
It's bedazzled.
It's bedazzled.
The
It's
spikes
like
have little-
I got a little bit excited. There's there's a little bit of I mean it's magical fabrication. It's not nearly as good as when I actually work completely by hand, but it's got some like sort of hellish imagery emblazoned upon the outside. Things that make it very clear that you do not want to open this, that what is inside
like
is bad.
The
for you.
face is almost like just a single screaming like.
Yes, exactly.
gosh.
It's got holes so that he can breathe. There's space around the mouth so he could be fed if needed. We don't want to kill him, but he is
It's like a Greek
100%
mask. Yeah.
not getting out of this thing.
Oh, this house is gonna smell so bad. You see Adraxa reach into her pack and take out what just looks like a pretty ordinary feather, but it's kind of silver colored. and she just starts gesturing in the air like she draws a line and then a circle, and then the door materializes out of nothing. It is not at all weird to her. She pushes it open, turns to Malik. I can't believe I'm saying this. Arlington, I need your help.
Soon enough, you hear. So this carved arc of light suddenly becomes. It seems as though the air itself freezes and solidifies, like an image taken of that moment, and then pushes the air itself open, and it looks solid as a door. And then you can see it opens up into this room. Not just a room, no. Almost like a well-built house out of nowhere. It's white tiled, and it looks like there's a long fire pit going full of just stones that seem to be burning. Across that long row of flame, you can see there is a rather portly-looking man, older, big gray mutton chops kind of going into the, like, you know, just the chin is shaved. And
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? Could you repeat that one more time?
Oh, God, I need your help. Please.
This guy.
This fucking guy.
Yeah,
Listen,
right.
If you're not too busy farting at the hot tub, we have a
What are you
demon.
talking about? I don't fart at the hot tub. The hot tub, it bubbles.
You're so
Everyone knows
gross. You're so gross. Don't embarrass me in front of new people. Look,
Oh, hello.
don't say hi.
Yeah.
Don't. He's nobody. Don't talk to them.
No, I can talk to them if I want to. Don't tell me what to do, Adraxit.
D-
Hello, well met. How are you? Arlington, Darlington.
He's not important. Don't. Listen, I need.
Oh, stop being modest, Adraxit. Claps you on the back. Oh,
okay.
of course you've probably heard of me.
Arlington, darling.
Darlington.
He
Listen.
smells like an Italian sub.
As I write
yeah, that's exactly the smell.
He does smell like it.
What?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
smells like beef.
Yeah.
Listen,
Pork, yeah.
we have a prisoner we need to keep out of the way and out of sight. He needs to stay in here. You need to feed him at least once a day. Just let him poop in that thing. I don't know. If he gets out, he will kill everyone in the house and then start a war. Do you understand how important this is?
Why not just kill him? Seems
We
pretty
can't kill it. We
straightforward.
can't.
Well, it's easy.
I just
put
need you
a
to
knife-
listen.
I just tried.
I just need you to. Can you just please help me move this thing into Brunan's room and lock the door and make sure he gets food once a day and then don't fuck with it, okay? He can't get out. Can you do this for me, please?
Are you sure you don't want me to give him some toilet paper or something? And it's going to smell pretty awfully. And
Look to
Brunan's going
Elian.
to-
Oh no. Oh yeah, don't put him in Brunan's room. Put him in my room. Fuck it.
Gonna
Yeah,
smell like
it won't make
pickles
much of
when
a
he's
difference.
done.
The smell. No.
You can always
Okay,
open a window.
there aren't windows. It's not really. It's not a.
This is definitely one of the strangest things you've ever seen, for sure.
Oh, I am no doubt like just constant, like mouth open, just like
I might have something for this. I need to look at something.
I bend down and start trying to lift this thing. Like, come, help, please, come on.
Alright. Oh, God.
It's heavy.
Yeah, strength check. Disadvantage because Arlington's helping. I think it's, yeah.
I love that.
His hands are too greasy to get a good hold on it.
Boom. All right. I'm going to. Right, hold on, just a moment. I've got an idea. Just 1 second, and I'm going to pull out my tinker's tools and begin fidgeting around the Iron Maiden. I'm just gonna look over at Drax and say, what's your favorite smell?
My favorite smell?
Hey, something that makes you happy.
The blood of my enemies.
All right, that's an interesting choice. And there
Iron,
you
I
go.
suppose.
The Iron Maiden
There
now
you go.
constantly emits the smell of the blood of Adrax's enemies.
Oh, that is very soothing. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. That smells like home. That's nice. Okay. Listen, it's very cumbersome, and this guy's so oily. Can I get a hand, please?
Maybe tried some
Yes, of
peppery. Wait, what's that
I
strength
will.
check? 7? Yeah.
I'm terrible, but
just-
I can help.
He picks it up and then it just boom, falls down, and then you just hear, "Ow!"
I don't think I was like, oh wait, no, that's not permanent. Well, just
Yeah.
Oh, that would only be the creature. If I do that, it would kill him. Okay, never mind. I almost squished him.
I just whip around to Ardrin. Are you gonna stand around being useless, or can you give me a hand?
Yes, please. You know I'm not terribly helpful in these situations.
I know you're trying to do something with this rather.
We're trying to move it into the door.
Into this, magical space that you see in front of you.
Where he's just like looking at this like magical door. He's like, I don't. What in the name of all goodness and light is that? What is that?
It's my
Pointing,
house!
like, the doorway.
Clearly, it's an extra-dimensional space in which Adraxa has set up a home.
Alien, your words, they come out of your mouth, and yet they make no impression upon my brain. I don't
Have you never
understand.
seen a house? Can you pick this thing up with me, please?
Calm down, woman. Good God.
What did he just say to me? I go into a rage, and I'm gonna try and lift this thing by myself.
Hey,
She always gets like this.
You have a delightful way of putting your foot in your mouth, my friend.
I
There you go.
I just pick it up like, fuck this shit!
clearly my influence on her has aimed her in the right direction, whatever direction that may be.
I'm sort of, as she carries it in, Elian's just like peeking around the threshold of the door, taking it in. He's
Would she see, like, the people? There's a lot of people still in it.
oh yeah, no. At this point, people are starting to hear a bit of a commotion, and you start to see a number of tieflings, many of them with lines on their faces, glowing golden, just emitting this sort of phosphorescent light about them. Some of their eyes glowing as well. It looks far different from any tiefling you've ever seen. Curious. You also see among them, you see a pair, one that Adraxa and Arlington, everyone seems to recognize. You see a purple-skinned one, dressed in fashionable, very fashionable black with a bit of gold trim around the tail. And you also see another one with vitiligo, with a combination of red, pale, and brown skin, kind of mottled and speckled throughout. She looks... Draxa, what is going on? Why did you bring a coffin into your room?
He's not dead.
It's
Oh,
not.
sorry,
What?
hang on. It's really heavy, hang on. You just hear, like, a tremendous, like, thud.
Oh my God!
Impact.
This is not right. Let me out. Why wouldn't I even do this?
You see me...
I can close the door and just.
You see me go over to Zara and just, like, whisper some instructions, knowing that she will handle it better than Arlington ever could.
She nods like, "Oh yeah, sure."
Everybody okay? Are you out of salt pork? Is everybody good?
I could use a refill. Do I have?
I wasn't asking you! I was asking everybody else except you!
Like, you want to wrestle?
What did you say?
Psych, we gotta go, bitch.
We...
Yeah, Arlington has this like glimmer of light in his eyes that kind of dies down. He's like, "Well, yeah, that's what I thought you'd say." Scrawny little twig.
Love you, man. You're the worst, but I fucking love you.
This guy's so much. I just looked at Zara, I give her one of these, and I walk back out, close the door. Disappears.
Yeah, solidarity sort of thing. Yep.
Well,
quite an impressive bit of magic.
that was certainly something.
Thank you for the help.
I have no idea what just occurred in the last 5 minutes. I'm sure that one time or another you'll instruct us both as to what indeed we just witnessed. And who those charming people were inside. Are you from a different plane of existence? Is that what I just witnessed? Is that where you and your people, that rather rotund individual, is that where they're from?
How much time do you have?
Not very much. We're gonna be perfectly honest. Yes, I mean, now that everything's safe here, I assume we'll most likely be moving on. Looks over at Alien. Right? I don't...
Good time. I do believe that our friends here have... Well, I believe they have some rather interesting information to impart, and considering that... Well, that fellow that we just deposited in Jax's bedroom came from the 7th Circle of Hell, and we did find some evidence of, shall we say, hellish infiltration back
Right.
in name of city, Karadetesh, that's it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I do believe that our paths might be,
You found what?
in Karadetesh there were some troublemakers, but they caused a bit of trouble in the city, and then they left by a teleportation room that, of course, obviously, the followers of Krushtak did not recognize as for what it was. They thought it was graffiti. But, well, it wasn't like any teleportation room I've ever seen before, but there were 9 curves that were reminiscent of the 9 hells. It seemed almost as though it were a cross-planar teleportation rune, and it smelled of sulfur.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I didn't see it myself. It was just described to me by a rather unobservant guard, but that was what I was able to glean. You've seen it before, you say?
Yeah, at a party once, I don't know, we got ambushed. They just opened up the circle and they just started pouring in. What the fuck is Karadetesh?
Karadetesh, it's the primary city of the followers of Krushtak.
Yes, I would
Since when? What?
beg you to calm yourselves.
I'm sorry, you begged me to what? Mister, I'm just gonna stand here making a glowing circle and doing fucking nothing? Oh, you can carry it yourself, no problem. Don't ever ask me to just trust you again. I don't want to hear it.
I can see you're upset, and I apologize for anything that you feel that I may have done. But
Or not done.
or not done, yes, in your, of course, great degree of understanding. That said, I wish to let you know that where my friend and I are from is a very powerful and observant group of knowledgeable scholars and worshippers of the god Krushtak. Now,
To be fair,
may-
I am from Higish. To be fair, I am from Higerashil, but do have connections in Karadetesh.
that is true. That is true. I apologize. That is correct, Ilion. That said, I feel that we've gotten off on the wrong foot just a bit. One thing that I do know that we all have in common is a desire to do the right thing, in whatever form that may seem to be. This devilish creature that now lies somewhere in some dimension in your house is indeed relegated to that space, and perhaps will no longer be of any harm to anyone here in the village. But he mentioned things that chill me to the very bone, and I have some misgivings about them. It is in some way linked to the plot that we found in Karadetesh with devilish and hellish intruders. I wish to know more, and I feel that you may as well.
You're not wrong about that. I'm sorry. I just turned like away from Ardrin to Elian to try and like calm myself down a little bit. more aggravated than probably should be, I turn to Elian. Was something taken in, what is the name of the city you're saying? Karatetesh? Is that right?
I'm not detached, yeah.
Did they take something? Sabotage something? What did you find?
Matt, remind me, because I don't remember.
So
What were we
The guard
told about
told
them
you was
that
that they were. I think the guards either saw them trespassing or they either saw them maybe in a place they shouldn't have been, maybe looking at something or trying to take something. But you're not sure that what if they had taken something, it hadn't been anything that no one
had noticed.
No one noticed, yeah. So, but they ended up leading to a pursuit that led
Yes.
to them, yeah.
To be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure. They were caught trespassing, and when they fled and the guards pursued them, they escaped by that teleportation rune. So all I know is they were somewhere they shouldn't have been, but I don't know exactly what they did there. You know how the Krustaki are. They like to play things close to the vest from time to time.
I certainly do. I look in Spinecrusher's direction.
He's up in like the treehouse still, probably eating Jerry's, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I just kind of like glance up that way. I do know. The key. He said he was looking for a key. I'm sorry, I just met you, and I really would like to share information with you, but... Okay. Okay. There is a way to change things that have happened. There's more than one way to change things that have happened. The songs of creation are real. They are what started it all. Everything around us was sung into existence before our times. Some of the magic that came out of this time was this keystone that let you go from not now. I'm so bad at explaining this. I'm never good at explaining this. Instead of now, you go back to then. Or sometimes you fuck it up and then you go then. Or before.
So would you like to travel to a different point in time?
A time traversing. Yes.
All right.
Yes. I thought there was only one way to do this, and I thought it was a safe, protected, not that no-out way. But it has come to our attention that maybe someone has recently traversed through time and changed something, and then they get back to the Burning Isles, and now their city's called Karatetesh and a Raven Queen. And we fucked some shit up. There shouldn't be more than one. There shouldn't be more than one. If they know about it and ever after it, then this could just stop happening right now. We could just stop having this conversation, and what you and I are just not there anymore, and then their version takes over. I don't... That makes sense, right? You seem like a very learned person. I'm sure what I've said makes absolute sense, right?
You make an intelligence check.
Which one of us?
Sort of getting it.
Both of you.
My character's not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. Just like it's literally just like that scene with all the fucking like formulae and like just like that woman's face like.
Okay, Adrax is trying her best.
I net won that shit.
Oh, hey,
It's the most concise Adrax has ever explained it.
I was given an inspiration in our last session. Can I use it to re-roll this intelligence check? Because I feel like it's important for me to know what the fuck is happening.
And Blue Page Gaming just gave Ardrin advantage, you fucking traitor.
Thank you, Blue.
Thank you, Blue.
Adraxa with that.
Okay, that's better. 17 is better. I accept that.
Okay. Adraxa with that intelligence check, you figure there's got to be someone else better to explain this. Who do you know that knows a good deal about the Keystone, about the songs that you just saw, really?
Okay.
And Elliot, yeah, you get the vibe that I would say this, with that intelligence check, you start to understand that this is not just the kind of delusional ramblings of someone who's really into crystals and stuff, but like this, like she at least not just this is past the point of really believing in what she's talking about and going into that realm of she's had some
Yeah.
experiences directly. This is genuine. Whatever she's telling you right now, you're starting. You at least have the intelligence to say like, okay, this is something.
That's about what IRL Sarah got out of that too.
Yeah.
So I feel like Elian and I got about the same amount of information out of that very well performed speech. That was great.
That's all Ashley knows about the lore. We've been playing this for 5 years. I don't understand it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay, before we part ways, let me take you to Yellow Reina. Okay.
Sorry, you said
You do.
She's a friend.
Yellow Reina?
Yellow Reina.
Yelorena.
Thank you. Thank you. So hard to say.
I thought her name was Yellow Reina.
Those names are yellow. It's a beautiful name. It doesn't have the word yellow in it. You ding dong.
Right, you two guys are getting on famously. Let's go see. Where is Yelorena? Is she in your house or is she in the village?
She's in the pirate town. It's a few days' travel. You probably came through that way on the way here, unless you came from the other side of the coast.
I don't know, Matt. Which way did we come?
You can, yeah, you would. I would say looking at the. Oh yeah, here. Looking at the map.
The map.
Yeah. So over here in the Burning Isles, you see the glowing light points to where you guys are right now at that little point.
Yeah.
Hargrave. Yeah, you guys came from due east. That little, just maybe a little bit north of that cove, right?
Okay.
And then between Hargrave and that cove is probably about where you came. So it's not terribly far. It's probably about a day's travel.
But so did we come through Pirate Town?
No, you probably would have gone a little bit out. You could have, but
We probably didn't.
no. You would like. Don't let me say for you guys. Would you guys
Oh,
have
no,
gone
I'm
the more? Would you have gone the more official? Like, let's go to the nearest formal dock, or would you
I
have
think
like
we
just
would have gone the most direct route.
Yeah.
okay? So that would have been, yeah, the more formal dock would be just taking you to Hargrave if you wanted to try and land somewhere on shore closer to maybe where the settlement was, but you wouldn't have necessarily known where it was. So yeah, you would have gone to Hargrave. So you know, yeah. So.
Okay, cool. No, I don't believe we did pass through Pirate Town.
Hargrave is
Sounds
pirate town. Yeah.
Oh, Hargrave is Pirate Town. Okay. I don't. Is that Hargrave?
Aye.
Oh well, yes, we did pass through on the way in.
They didn't seem very piratey, at least. Although I have very little experience with pirates, so I guess I wouldn't know very much.
Alien just kind of grins when he says that.
Insight check.
We're working on broadening your experiences, my dear friend.
Insight check. Does Archer know anything about pirates?
Roll an insight check. Go ahead.
I'm gonna.
Oh damn.
21. Does Arjun?
Just like like boring in your soul at the most like insignificant thing I need to know about it all about you.
Like my heart starts beating for no reason. I just like, why am I?
Do you know anything about pirates for real?
God, what is this intimidation game she's playing with you right now?
I love it. I am.
It's some weird orcish showdown happening over here.
Yeah.
It's fine. The truth of your insight is that he has had an experience with pirates, but that's something he probably doesn't want to talk about.
Okay. All right. So at this point, you get to you got to get there somehow. So you have a choice. You can travel across land, or you can try and take the Scarab. Doing so, of course, will disrupt any kind of rescue operations they might have ongoing.
Where's the Scarab right now? Where do we leave it?
It's landed somewhat nearby, maybe nearby.
I thought we already sent it away.
Did we?
I
didn't think we did. I think we were like planning on it, but I don't think we'd done it yet.
The goal was that you guys would have like they would load up a bunch of refugees from the settlement and then go back to Hikarushil, but they haven't yet, so they've been kind of in a circling pattern.
I would probably get up with Wayron then And
Yeah, you find her soon enough.
yeah,
It's a small settlement, so.
yeah. We need to leave. I think we need to take our ship. Do you want to board people on it before we go?
Yes, if possible. We have a lot of people here who could, who need to get back. Some of them have families. Some of them are young children. So yeah, all the space we can get counts.
Do you have fighters you can send with them? Because we can't take them all the way.
We can't. Well, we can't have our fighters leave here either. We don't know if there's more of those things coming. We're not going to risk that. We have to. Where do you need to go?
Oh, God, I think we need to go to Fergandal.
Oh.
Fuck!
Well, do you still have your ships that are going that way anyways?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I did. Oh my God, I have ships full of. Oh my God, I have like 4 ships. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
it's okay. You've been through
Okay, hey, we still have ships, Malik. That didn't get fucked up. That's something. Okay.
So
4. We can all take one.
okay, so why don't we do this? Take us. We already started loading people onto the Scarab and everything, getting ready. So we'll go to. We can go to the ships maybe, and then we'll drop you off on the ships. You can go from there to Fergandal and wherever else you need to go.
Perfect.
Take the Scarab back to Hegershill, and we still have that way of getting a hold of you, the bracelet. Yes.
Matchy.
So
Okay.
we'll be able to reach you and find out where you are, and we can send the Scarab back as soon as we can.
Okay.
Is there anywhere else you needed to go in the Burning Isles before then, or?
We need to make a pit stop at Hardgrave.
Okay, sure. So, for the sake of brevity, we'll say that you guys all hop aboard the Scarab and everything. Is there anything else you wanted to do at the settlement?
Just give Wayward a big hug before I go. Okay,
Super.
don't die.
I'm gonna
I
do,
love
like,
you.
a sort of
Goodbye.
a quick wander just to see if there's anybody that I know there that I need to say. That I need to check in on, send word.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Ready? Investigation. 19.
Yeah, with the 19, you're looking around and you see a half elf that you remember from your days at the Glass Earth. He's just kind of like looking really sullen, really sad, and everything. And he kind of looks up. Oh, hey, Elian. Hey,
Hello.
what's up?
What's his name?
Dushan Kroger.
Dushan Kroger.
Yeah.
All right. Dushan, it's so delightful to see you. I'm so glad you're all right.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Like, what are you even doing here?
It's a terribly long story that I don't believe I have much time to share, but and I'm about to leave, but well, did everybody make it out of the hearth all right?
No, a lot of people died. I'm surprised you haven't heard about it.
Well, I do know, but I know that I just wanted to know if you heard about my sister. Do you know where she is?
Who is she again?
Let me get to my backstory so I can get her name. Where is it hiding? Oh my God, it's in so many different notes. Notes maybe? Casa Greystone?
Casa. Oh yeah. I think she's back. She was there when like the whole thing happened, and she's back there.
Oh, all right. I was fortunately not in town long enough to actually check in on everybody. I arrived when, well, after you all returned, and then I really only got a chance to speak to my father, and then I was sent out on guild business.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think like area part of town you guys live was like close to Jateka, and that that's a lot of that got destroyed. Yeah.
No,
So
it's very fortunate my
sucks.
father was
Oh,
still with us, but yes.
Wow. Hey, do you want any of we've got these there's these plants here that are really great. For medicinal stuff.
Oh well. Certainly, why not? I'll take a bit along.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Sure. All right. We'll call it 70 gold. Sound good?
70?
Yeah.
I sort of I size
Yeah,
them up.
I gotta pay the mortgage, as you're standing in the middle of the jungle.
And I'm on one hand, I'm fairly certain that he's ripping me off, but on the other hand, he's a goddamn refugee and I have the money, so I'm just gonna say, certainly. Why not make it 75?
Oh man, thank you. I've got to get the string back on my lute, and I can't. I've been trying, but it's just so hard to find.
Understood.
And I kept on every time I got a new string and got it fixed, the next night I would find it was snapped. And I didn't even play it, and it's the weirdest thing.
Bring it to parties.
Yeah,
Strange.
anyways. Oh, hey, thank you. Here you go. So yeah, you get a sachet of mystery herbs that we'll get to at some point.
At some point. Yay. Mystery herbs.
Yeah, local indigenous flora to the Burning Isles.
Mystery herbs from the Burning Isle.
That's why they call it the Burning Isles.
Nice.
So you get to the
right.
the scarab, and soon enough. The scarab, by the way, for you guys, is an airship that is sleek, sort of pearlescent, and has a kind of a landing, kind of like a sky deck that sort of collapses on its belly, right? So the whole thing is sitting there on a ridge and kind of lifts up these hydraulic pistons driving up from the backside, almost like a. The way I would describe it is right now it kind of looks like a very sleek duck doing downward dog pose. Right, two legs in the back, kind of and
This is
head
a
down.
question I should have asked, but are airships common in this world?
No, Higurshil is the only nation that's really perfected the art of it. Others have tried abysmally, so they don't even really. They have bigger concerns. But yeah, airships for Higurshil are part of. It was the Brass Fleet was the one of the main drivers, their main forces, right? Their main power for Higurshil, but that was unfortunately destroyed in the siege. Other than just a very few small number of ships. So, among them, the experimental scarab, which is here now. Looking at it, you are finding it's going to be a little tricky to get Lindsay on there.
Well, we gotta go. All right.
Yep. You just pull the latch and the
No, I just start yelling it, and the crew ignores me.
How
You
long,
wanna,
how long is the trip? If he's going to say something, I'll let him say something first.
It's a day or so.
Okay.
I do.
you want to
have
throw him in the
ability-
feather house?
No, I do have the ability to, because Lindsay isn't a horse.
Oh, is he a summoned steed?
Lindsay is a spirit that assumes the form of a horse.
Mm.
So the way it works is that if the steed drops to 0 hit points, it disappears, and then I can dismiss the steed as an action, and it will disappear.
Oh, this is going to get dark, isn't it?
No, you can dismiss it. You don't have to murder your horse for it.
No.
Okay. All right. Oh, God.
Lindsay,
Okay. I feel
let's
good.
go. Cracks knuckles.
Is that where
It's
is that where spirit comes from?
Oh, get out. Go wait in the airship. You were in timeout.
That's the funniest shit I ever said.
So I guess
Okay, I was going to say,
Yeah.
I could, if it's going to take a day. Well, is it getting Lindsay in the door, or is there a space for Lindsay on the ship once we're inside?
Well, it's also the matter of like an airship needs to bank at times. I mean,
Yeah,
there's.
I
It's
think
kind of.
on the way here, right? We took an airship here, so
No, you
or
would
did
have taken
we
just
took
a
a ship.
regular
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we took
so
a boat.
yeah,
Yep.
so I think boats are not meant for horses anyway. Like it's not like they have like a
Yeah.
a cargo hold for fucking horses. So I think that he
They have
probably
cargo holds on the ship, on the
it's not
airship,
the
so
size
you
of
can
horses.
try
So
it.
this actually explains why you were able to whistle and summon Lindsay, because you've got a 1-mile psychic link with your mount.
Absolutely. Yes. So I think I'll just dismiss Lindsay. I'll just say, Durry, gentlemen, please. And he sort of just points aboard the scarab. Make yourselves comfortable. And then I walk over to Lindsay and I say, Lindsay, it's time to say goodnight. And he just sort of pets the mane, and as he does so, Lindsay sort of looks into his eyes and he looks into hers, and then he just pets one long stroke, and then she just disappears and fades.
Sun's getting real low in the sky, big guy.
Real. Yep. Exactly.
Oh.
Oh.
As Lindsay fades into the ether, you take a breath and you feel sort of like the world just got a little bit more hollow.
Takes a deep breath.
You look up at the airship in front of you. This is a first.
It is.
Okay. You go. It's a short little jaw. This is nothing. But but it's like fly from DC to Baltimore. It's nothing. But you're still.
Sure, I've never taken an airship before.
You don't say.
Oh, this is a first for me. I was fine on the boat here. Motion sickness.
Unfortunately, I know flying agrees with me a bit more than water, so on we go.
You're all sharing a bunk.
What's a bunk?
We'll explain on the way. Remarkable piece of engineering, and he just scampers onto the ship and starts examining everything.
Oh, there's so much to look at.
Oh, he's like a kid in a candy store. He is all over this thing.
You open up like a panel and you're like, oh my god, there's instruments everywhere. Look at this, and then it's just like a broom closet, but it still has.
I'm fully expecting people to be like smacking his hands away from things as he's like,
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
What are you doing?
No. Are we in the area that's like the bridge of the ship, or is there like?
No, you've just gotten onto like the sky deck, which is sort of like the loading dock of the ship, and then you get in, and then there's a series of maybe like 2 main hallways running on opposite sides of the ship, leading to compartments. There are multiple levels, but it's a whole thing. I'll have to get that map going too, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. For now,
you didn't load the entire campaign into Foundry in the course of 1 week.
I built the other airship. This one's better. I don't have that one. So, yeah, I did have other stuff in Foundry, but we didn't get to that, so it's okay.
So overall, is the Scarab like a bigger ship than the one that crashed, or no?
Oh no, it's smaller for sure. It's much smaller. The one that crashed was like we needed to get our civilization out of here.
Oh damn! Okay,
Yeah.
The Exodus was that big.
It was yeah, and of course we're looking at probably about a third of it, the way that it's split in half. Right?
Okay, got it.
So so it was a big ship. Most of it underground around the site, so it's hard to see. Okay, so you guys climb aboard, and then sake of brevity, we'll say that short flight later, you arrive in the town of Hardgrave. How do you guys feel as far as time? We can at least get you to meet Yellow Reina, or we can pick that up next time. Up to you.
I want to meet Yellow Reina. You know.
I'm not gonna be here next time probably, so
Yeah, we can keep.
which figures I'm gonna miss the info dump. This is all I have to
Yeah, so
go back and watch it.
I don't think it'll take too long, right?
All right, that's good.
All right. So you arrive in Hardgrave, which is it's a quaint little pirate town full of a number of little pavilion shops, little quaint little gallows by the seaside, and you know, at the top of the cliff, you notice the most prominent thing is a uh, ship, a wooden ship. Looks antiquated, and it's kind of half supported by the rocks, and the other half is sort of these like beams have just kind of been sloppily propped up at odd angles, just wherever they thought they might be able to wedge it between the rock and the ship itself. It's a pretty good climb to get to the top. Once you're in there, you can see there's a stout woman who is barking orders back and forth about, and more, we got company coming over soon. All right, they'll be in here any second now. Come on, get that ale, get these barrels in the back. Oh, you guys are back then. You're a busy lass. I don't want to hold you. You're probably here to see your friends.
Yeah, the big one, please.
Hey, all right, well, go ahead, top deck.
There's a kid there, too.
Kid?
Yeah, the kid.
Hey.
Great.
What the fuck you talking to me for still?
I don't know. I was just trying to be polite. Thank you for the information.
Who the hell you're gonna...
Fine.
Hey.
Can we get a drink later?
Yes.
Great.
Hey.
Of course. Of course I pay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Storming up the steps.
Starts storming away. Yeah, you guys follow her up the top and listen.
Yes.
Okay, you get to the top deck of this ship, overlooking the cliff and the seaside. And they're in nearby cabin, captain's quarters of the ship, as it were. Ajaxa, you knocked, you open it. What do you do?
Gallerina!
Make a perception check.
Rising! Don't mind if I do. I'm still learning how to use Foundry. 15.
15. You hear someone's inside.
Cop knock. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah,
Gallerina!
just a minute. You're right there.
What are you doing in there?
No, don't worry about it. And
What are you doing? I start shaking the handle.
she opens the door. Hi, Adraxa.
Hi. What are you doing? Can I come in?
No, nothing.
Why? Are you in there with your boyfriend?
I would fucking kill you.
I don't understand what's happening. I just came by to talk, and you're being really rude right now.
1 minute. I'll be right back. Hold on. She closes the door. About a minute later, she comes
Everyone's
out.
trying to embarrass me in front of new people. I don't get it.
Pulling your shirt. Oh, well, you're worried about being embarrassed for once.
Why were you not wearing a shirt?
What are you going on?
What are you doing?
It doesn't matter.
Can I come in?
No, I don't. Yeah, at that point, you can try. It's up to you.
Yeah, I just start trying to push my way in. It's just gonna take a second.
Okay.
Orcs just
I'll-
not have
I'll-
sex, or
I'll stop her.
No, you see-
I'll stop her.
Yeah. You see. Okay. Yeah.
Let's give her let's give her a couple minutes.
Why?
You see
I
Vernon.
thought she'd be happy to see me. We haven't seen her in weeks.
I'll tell you when you're older.
This is not a warm reception at all.
You see Vernon sitting there by. Well,
Hey, hi. How are
fully
you?
dressed. He looks back, smiles.
It's good to see you.
Fully dressed. He's sitting by an easel. Then she comes and just. Well, I see you've brought new friends. Which, by the way, I should probably
I have
bear
not.
mentioning what you guys see.
Yeah.
Because Yellow Reina is. Sorry, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I gotta re-describe. So, what you see before you is a woman who stands probably about 10 feet tall.
oh wow,
Fuck.
You did.
Bright pink hair, just a shock of more pink than watermelon, just a pop. Fairly pale, but not in a sickly way, but in I don't know,
Like a porcelain skin?
Yeah, we'll go with a porcelain. Sorry, my brain not working. Yeah. You see, she also has folded behind her shoulders a pair of wings. Unlike Adrax's special wings that kind of appeared and vanished, these are there, just there. Enormous feathered white, like a swan's. But she's 10 feet tall, so they are probably about 9 feet folded. Right.
Just viewing this being, instinctively cast divine sense.
Yeah, she is a celestial.
I immediately drop to one knee.
Well, it's
I
about
am-
time we find someone who knows how to
What
treat
are
a lady.
What
Well
are you
met,
talking
sir.
about? What the fuck are you doing? Get
I
up!
am pleased to be in your presence.
What?
My,
What is happening right now?
I am.
Atraxa, stop! Don't ruin a perfectly
I'm-
good thing.
Why is
I
he
am-
doing that?
Because he
I-
has class and dignity, sir.
No, it doesn't. He's got no fucking sense. I don't know what this guy's all about. He's the worst.
Atraxa, just let me enjoy this.
This
I'm
disco
so
ball
s-
motherfucker just followed
I'm
me all the way over.
At this point in time, like Arjun like hears, but he doesn't hear. Like he hears Adraxa, but he's just like tuning out, tuning out, tuning out. He's like, no. She is of greater nature than myself. I must show fealty and devotion. I must be penitent for my wrongdoings. Your name, great angel of.
Oh, her name's Yellow Reina, cause she's yellow.
I'm not yelling. Where did you get that from?
He-
Are you making fun of me, Adraxa?
No, I'm making fun of him. He thought you were yellow. What a doofus.
I do admit my fault. I was mistaken in my understanding of your mellifluous name, Yellow Reina. Did I speak it correctly?
You can get off of your knees, honey. You're quite fine.
I
Yellow Reina, Philippi.
am.
Hey.
I am without words. It is not often that I am in the presence of one from the upper planes.
That's.
Don't encourage this. This is weird.
I will encourage it absolutely as much as I like. This,
Do you
and I
see what he's
like-
wearing? Come on.
That's the same as.
No, no, it's not. It's not the same. You know it's not the same. No, it's not. No, it's
Hello.
not.
My name is
Hi.
Elliot Greystone.
This is
Pleasure to make
Elliot
your
Greystone. He is the coolest guy. He's such an honor. Let me introduce you to Elliot Greystone. He's from Higurishal. He's delightful.
Pleasure to meet you as well, Elliot.
This is Yala Reina, Elliot. She's a friend of mine.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. He says, looking
Pleasure's
up,
mine.
like practically breaking his neck because he's
Yeah.
like 5'8".
Oh, here, let me sit down then. Would you like to maybe not come in? Would you like to maybe we could get a cup of
Yeah, fresh air's nice. Yeah,
tea?
al
It's not
fresco.
going to be really the specialty here. Fresh air then. Sure.
Where's the kid?
Oh, kid went down to the haberdashery to get me get some supplies.
A hat? Are you going to become a hat person?
No, I'm not going to become a hat person. I have perfect hair. Did you come here for a reason?
Yes. Okay. Yes. We start like making our way like downstairs, get some drinks to go, maybe walk out on the beach. And Adraxa like it's like, I need you to explain to him the deal about the key. And suddenly just becomes cognizant of her own volume and looks around to see if like anyone's aware. Like she's just one of the rare times she's aware that she's always shouting.
Well, people are always going to be turning their heads when Yellow Rain is walking by for one thing, but so yeah, you're drawing attention.
Okay. We go to the beach and just walk for a bit.
Sure.
Okay. So they've been visited from some demons, I guess. From,
They were devils, actually.
They were from the Nine Hells. Demons are from the plains of the abyss.
Are they really?
Or
Is
the
that
Krishnas.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please, continue.
The devils that came, were they from Krishnak or from Glycia or Asmodeus? Which were they?
Well,
There's actually no 7th level.
wait, I do beg your most dreadful pardon. You mentioned you mentioned the name of my deity of Krushtak. You seem to be mistaken in that Krushtak.
There we go.
So I was right about the armor then. That is the
Yes.
same as.
Is this is
That's
he's
what
a
I
real
thought.
he's a real deal. We don't know. We don't know where they're from, but we just came from the Exodus. We visited our friends from the wreckage, and
Yeah.
one of them got through and tried to kill everybody. And they probably would have if Elian hadn't been so brave and smart.
Where to begin?
I thump him on the back way too hard. Good job.
He trips a little bit. He does not have his armor on right now.
Really cool.
You mentioned that I'm from the upper plains. I haven't been there since the curtain fell. Curtain being the wall that divides one plane from another. You see, a long time ago, before there were planes, it was all just one. And then came the Ethereal War. Well, that's a whole thing, isn't it? During that, souls were being carved away, one or the other, rather than being able to re-enter the wheel and be reborn as a different person, or to be taken off to afterlife as befitting the life they had lived and earned. The whole system collapsed, and in its wake, I had foul devils coming and taking souls as fodder for their armies. Others are taking to try and, from our side, to stop them from doing as much. It became a war. It wasn't until then that we eventually carved out a way to keep them, the devils that were in their own place, where they couldn't do as much harm. The Nine Hells were the least populated among them. Have they met Zera?
No, Zara's keeping the devil prisoner, keeping an eye on it.
Well,
We put him in the feather house. Do you think that he's gonna kill everybody inside, or do you think he's gonna be okay?
Well, if he gets out, he might try. But then again, you left him there with Zera. I mean, Arlington's there, so he might get killed. But then Zera, well, it might not be the worst thing.
I assure you, the prison the prison I fabricated is entirely secure. You'll be fine.
Very good then. Churchstock, as you call him, was a songblade like me, like a Draxa here. We were charged with protecting the songs of creation, the very words that were sang to bring all of this into existence, and written down rather foolishly, as some believed, or as a work of devotion, as the ones who wrote it thought. The songs themselves were meant to glorify what the works that were done to make this world, to make all worlds. But in writing them down, it gave a chance for those words to be misused. So they came to need protecting, that they wouldn't fall into their own hands. In the course of our involvement in the war, never saw it coming, but in the midst of a march, you're ambushed, and in the midst of that ambush, Krishtak turned on us. It's fearsome to behold. He'd fallen, and we never knew it. Betrayed all of us and into the dark. Since then, he was banished to the Nine Hells as part of the way that we had done it, and
Wait.
carved out a kingdom for himself there.
I must beg your pardon again. I am. I do not mean to interrupt you, but you have special knowledge of this occurrence, which I do not, and it grieves me greatly to hear it, as it I cannot comprehend. I cannot comprehend a world in which my existence and my devotion have meant something other than what they would deem to be, to glorify the goodness of this world. And you state that the creature, not God, but creature, that I have spent my life in service to is a fallen angel, a being of foul darkness. Is that what I am hearing?
If it's the same Krishtak that I've ever known, then I'm sorry to tell you that. It is. You can ask Vernon. He's been through it all.
No.
You could always show him if you wanted to go back to the Ethereal War.
Draxa turns to Ardrin, and her face finally doesn't look venomous. It looks like it has pity.
Ardrin turns to Elian and says,
Did she know?
Mother? Absolutely not. She was one of the most devoted I've ever known. She's many things, but my mother has never lied to me. For all our disagreements, I trust her implicitly. This would be as much a shock to her as it is to you.
How much do you know about Tigrishiel when it fell on Draxa? I know that the word hasn't really gotten out about what happened on the battlefield. Brunin, what happened?
Don't.
They should know. If you're asking for proof, then that sword in the sand is as sure a testament as any. Has to mean something, his sacrifice, and this is what it means.
He came to the battlefield. He... Krustak. There were no harps. There were no wings. He tore open a hole. He stepped through. And he came onto the battlefield like a giant. And he slaughtered your people. He stepped on his own knights. And he laughed. And my best friend stuck up for him. And, Khrushchev just killed him off like an insect. Like it was nothing. He thought it was funny. He was amused by how easy it was to just squash us all. Your people and my people, same time. I was there. I am sorry.
Elian sort of places a hand on Ardrin's arm and says, "What do you need, friend?"
I need to take a walk.
and he just, like, his arm goes limp. and he opens the door to the room in which you were all in, and he steps out.
I think that is where we're going to call it.
But I want to go 2 more hours. That was the thing.
No. We got sleep to do at some point.
I gotta get up at 5:30. So yeah.
This was so good, guys.
My God.
Man,
is,
you pulled the rug out from under Ardren today.
I didn't know you were just gonna come out swinging in his second game. Holy shit!
I know, right?
I was
By
like,
the
this.
way,
You're gonna have a big
your
build up
faith
to
is
this.
alive.
It's up to him whether or not he wants to believe you. That sounds like
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's true.
Doing blasphemy.
There's no reason.
Other than
Is
the
there?
Well, it
celestial.
was the fact that the devil said it the first time in a zone of truth that it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's going down.
Imagine, if you will, friends, that everything that you have led to believe in your entire life was a lie. How would you feel?
Find out next week.
But you're
Brother-
not alone. There are thousands of you.
Oh, who are going to be a lot harder to convince.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the only one in this party. Maybe. So, you know.
Yeah, how do you go and take them and be like, hold on, let me show you. Get the guy in the metal box. Just wheel him out. Yep. All right.
You know how certain people in a real life world, no matter how much you show them is the truth, it doesn't fucking matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You show them empirical proof.
Yeah, we live in 2022, man.
Yeah,
we
no,
know.
we
We've
know.
been there.
We know.
Yeah.
We keep voting against them. We know.
I knew a guy who was into QAnon for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
You know, and he
You
Yeah.
said for a while,
I think
which
so.
is a good sign, right? For a
Yeah.
while.
Oh yeah, no, he's the only person I've ever met who's like gone full circle, right?
Well, I don't know about full, I don't know about
He's
full
going-
circle.
He's going full curvy.
He's on a flat Earth kick right now.
We
Oh,
are.
yeah.
This is on the internet
So
forever.
not curvy at
This is-
all.
It's
I want
flat.
you guys. I want you guys all to come and just like overhear the conversations that I have to put up with during the coffee break at my job. It's insane. They're all fucking nuts.
This is fantastic. This is exactly what I remember Songs of Creation being, and why I love it so much. This is the songs I love, and now I'm so glad you guys are in it with us.
Yeah.
Hurts so good. That's why we play. It hurts so good. It's not all just dick and fart jokes. Some of it is, but not all of it.
75-25, kind of.
Depends. I was in a big hurry to get Arlington back in the house. I was like, I'm not.
Nope, you're not.
He smells like pickles, onions, and olive oil.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
That's kind of makes me hungry.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that's not bad. These aren't
That's
bad.
not
smells.
terrible.
Not separately. They're not, but together.
All at once.
It's
I mean,
probably
the pickle,
good. I'm
the
not
pickles,
gonna
and,
lie.
the pickles and olive oil I can definitely get down with, as long as it's not like rancid onion. Like I'm on board for that.
Yeah,
That was, it was a bad
pickled
analogy. It was a bad
onions are
analogy.
delicious. Pickled onions are
Yeah.
absolutely amazingly good.
Especially in a martini.
That's true.
And on that note, thank you guys for playing. Stargana, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Thank you for the raid. Good luck prepping your next session. We're definitely going to come check you out. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'm super happy to have you guys with us at a very fun moment of tension. We play Songs of Creation every other week. If you want, come back Friday the 16th. I'm going to run in a holiday one-shot, which is not like this. And it's going to be super goofy, super funny, super fun. Well, I mean, this is super fun, too. Yeah. Our DM is going to be a goose. It's going to be a thing. Matt, where can people find you when they're not here?
Well, you can find me running things into the ground on another channel, which is twitch.tv/slices and dices.
There it is.
Which, thank you very much. You popped it into the Twitch chat. And yeah, we run games most Thursdays and Fridays when we're not fucking around with you guys or doing things in other arenas in life. we run lots of different types of games: D&D, Call of Cthulhu, Magi Knights, Star Wars 5e. It runs the gamut, and more to come.
Alien.
Merkbur.
Merkborg.
Yeah.
Merkborg.
Maybe.
Merkbur.
Eventually.
It's starting to sound like carrots.
I mean, I'm not like, obviously you play with whoever you want, but I'm just saying if you extend an invitation, of course I would play. So,
Oh, of course.
Yes. And other things that will, we are thinking of extending into 2023. Lots of things coming down the proverbial pike.
fantastic. Sarah, would you like people to find you anywhere on the internet? Or just here?
You can also find me on Slices and Dices. Most Fridays and other Thursdays when I'm not screwing around here. Because who needs sleep, right? Sleep. And I don't need to plug my socials. I don't put anything on them worth looking at.
Fantastic. Thank you for being here. Awesome game. It's like we always say on Mates of Fate, you know? She's 10 feet tall. Got pink hair. You just got to get on your knees because, you know, good things are going to happen. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you always said, remember to unmute yourself.
Yeah.
I do literally say that before every stream now.
So good.
I thought we always said subscribe to my OnlyFans, Mates of Feet.
God damn it. There was one time I was like, hey, thanks for being here on Mates of Plate. Fuck. Just took us offline and started over. All right, now, don't forget to remute yourself, you dumb bitch. Thanks for being here, everybody. Have a good night. Nailed it. I'm so good at hosting a stream.
You are.
Only 2 years I've been doing this, and I'm getting worse every time.